Hey everyone, today's video will hopefully be relatively quick, but I want to review for you how to make an outline. If you've never made an outline before, it might feel daunting, like how do I begin, what do I do, what do I include, or even if you are familiar with them, this can just be a good reminder of like the flow and expectations. So when you're creating an outline, whatever document you're in, whether it's Word, Google Docs, or PDF, I would recommend go ahead and set it up in the format that you're going to be using. So for, English 111, you're going to be using MLA. If you're in other classes, it could be something else. But remember that for MLA, just be your name, the instructor name, class name, the date, month, year. You can have a working title. So if you're not quite sure what you want to name your essay yet, but you have an idea, you could always do that. And then for my class, remember, it's always Times New Roman, 12-point font. And then this is where I kind of vary. You can absolutely double space your outline. That would be the correct MLA step here. My issue is that when I'm looking at outlines as an individual writer, when it's double spaced, it's too much space for me and I kind of lose track of myself. So I do leave my outline single spaced. However, if you were to be true to MLA, you should go ahead and double space it. And then again, I'm going to go ahead and put, my page number in the top right corner. I'm going to put my last name, and I'm also going to make sure that the font is correct, okay? So from there, traditionally, people will have you use the Roman numerals. I've seen instructors be okay with, like, the numbers we use every day. I just go that traditional route because that's how I was taught. So each capital Roman numeral will be a different paragraph. So you can see I'm going ahead and naming them like introduction, body paragraph 1, body paragraph 2, 3, and then I'm going to end with a conclusion. You could have more paragraphs than that or not. I'm just doing 3 for today to show you what it looks like. So in your introduction, remember from my last video, if you watched the introduction and thesis lecture, I talked to you about making sure that you write that last. So in your outline, you don't have to put a lot of stuff here, but you can go ahead and include like some of the small details. So if you know that you are writing about a novel, go ahead and put the novel and the author. You know that if there's any details you know you want to include, go ahead and put them. But you absolutely should have your thesis, okay? And we know that's going to end up being last, but that's the first level. So in your outline, the first level, the big level, is like the paragraph. Under that, so then you can see that for this format, it's the lowercase letters. Those letters are going to be like your main points of the paragraph. So the big chunks, big ideas. So again, let's just look at this one. My outline's about why dogs are better pets. So if my first paragraph, my topic sentence might be like, dogs are better pets because they are fluffy, right? Cool, that's my main topic sentence. And then from here, maybe I give a percentage, I don't know, 30% of all pet owners recognize that fluffy dogs are the best dogs. Made up some statistic from Smith, page 3. I don't know. So I'm just going to start giving like my big ideas here. So fluffy means there is more to hug. Maybe I want to acknowledge that yes, fluffy pets have more hair to vacuum, but that's a small sacrifice, right? Because you should be cleaning already. Oh, this is a new sentence, so hold on. You already clean, so cleaning more isn't a bad thing. Whatever, you guys see I'm just kind of like throwing together like all my big ideas. I don't have transitions. It's a little jumpy. It's not the most formal or perfect. That's okay. Your outline is just to get down an outline of your thoughts. So you would do that for each paragraph. Your big points stay here. Say I wanted to like make a small a little point under that. Oh yeah, under here I need to remember to children squeal in joy when hugging a fluffy pet. That came from, I don't know. So if I want to include little things like that, That's sequel. Sorry. Then I can go ahead and add those in, move on, and like it just says like, oh yeah, these are connected. You'll notice that I am going in and putting my quotes, I'm going in and putting my evidence, I have my citations, because the more detail you put into your outline, the easier it's going to be for you in the long run. So don't just rush through this and drop down a bunch of like random words that aren't connected. I would highly suggest you're writing in complete sentences so you have a complete thought. You remember what it means later, because if all I wrote down for point A was fluffy, what does that mean? Okay, so the more detailed you are in your outline, the easier it is going to be for you to write your draft. And there's another video about that. I don't want to spoil it, but basically you'll take this, take it out outline form, and boom, add a couple words here, a sentence or two there, and you're done. So the more detailed you can be here, the better it's going to be for you in the long run. You may be someone who's like, I hate writing in outlines, and I understand that. I always struggled with outlines. I felt like they weren't very helpful. But when I started getting into more and more in-depth research and longer papers, I was like, oh, actually, this is a game changer. And it was faster and easier for me to track everything because I could organize my thoughts and then worry about making it sound professional or academic. I didn't have to do them both at the same time. So really give outlines a chance. And practicing outline form on smaller essays like this one that we're getting ready to do is always a great thing because then you're used to doing it. So when you get to a bigger one, a more intense essay, you don't have to worry about it as much. You know what to do and you're ready to go. So this is a way to approach outlines. And like I said, the more detailed, the better, because then writing your draft will be a lot easier for you.